stop, for Jesus strong. Be strong, be strong, for the Emperor. Push harder, harder, harder. Do not stop. This is weakness leaving you. This is weakness being torn out. One more, one more, one more. You are stronger than you were. Again, Turio esto, Turio esto. Pro Imperatore. Your body is a tool, make it stronger. Your flesh will obey, make it harder. Your muscles will obey, make them useful. Your breath will obey, your pain will obey. You will obey. Verum, be iron. Verum, be iron. For the Emperor. Make yourself steel. Pull, make yourself a machine. A machine does not hesitate. Again, a machine does not stop. Again, he wills it. You move, he commands. You act, he strikes through you. Fiat voluntas imperatoris perter. You feel it now. Good. That is the weakness. Weed it out. Pull. Harder. Lift! Harder! Push! Harder! Harder! Do not give it back, do not become weak again. Every repetition makes you harder. Every repetition makes you stronger. Every repetition makes you more worthy. The Emperor sees your strengths. Give him more! Use your selfish shields. Use your selfish steel. Make your selfish will. Fiat voluntas imperatoris perter. He wills it. You do it. He commands. You move. He strikes through you. Who are you strong for? The Emperor. Who are you hard for? The Emperor. Whose fist are you? The Emperor. Whose will moves through you? The Emperor. Bro. Emperor. Imperatore. Emperor.
He was ready.
Our mistress went down where the cargo was stored, expecting provisions and powder aboard. But boxes rose high from the deck to the door, and the priest bowed his head, save one little more. Don't throw it away, we may need it one day. Keep the bracket, the cable, the cord. And if anyone asked why we kept it aboard, 'twas the tis of my lord. She held up a switch that no longer would click, a tin full of screws with their old threading stripped, a plug with 3 prongs for no socket aboard. He said its true purpose would yet be restored. Don't throw it away, we may need it one day. Keep the bracket, the cable, the cord. And if anyone asked why we kept it aboard, 'twas the tis of my lord. The gunner kept pins from a gun long withdrawn. The cook kept 3 lids, though the saucepans were gone. A voidsman kept keys to a lock never known. For every good man kept a box of his own. Don't throw it away, we may need it one day. Keep the bracket, the cable, the cord. And if anyone asked why we kept it aboard, 'twas the tis of my lord. She ordered the rubbish cast out to the black. Then the ancient shield relay went off with a crack. No forge made the fitting, no trader had more, but the 3-pronged old cable lay somewhere aboard. Don't throw it away, we may need it one day. 'Twas the tis of my lord. Cables, short cables, cables unknown. Good bits, spare bits, leave that alone. Box under box, cord under cord, deep in the heart of the sanctified horde. While officers shouted and warning bells cried, the priest walked in slowly and knelt down inside. He lifted 1 crate, then 11 crates more, and raised the same cable they mocked once before. Fitted the cable, the dead relay stirred. The shields rose around them without one more word. She said that 1 cable had earned its reward. He logged her approval of all things aboard. We didn't throw it away, and it saved us this day. Keep the bracket, the cable, the cord. For 1 proven function means all are restored. 'Twas the tis of my lord. Don't throw it away, we may need it one day. Keep the bracket, the cable, the cord. And if anyone asked why we kept it aboard, 'twas the tis of my lord. She told them, keep only the box that has saved us aboard. He looked at 1,000, which one was it, Lord? 'Twas the tis of my lord. Oh. 'Twas the tis of my lord.
Holy fuck, nice.
Ye rowdy drinkers, and hark to this old tune of Wulfric the Wanderer, who chased the emerald moon. In goblin dens by flickering fire he'd spot a lass so fine, drop sword and kneel with foolish grin, and spout this awful line. Oh, goblin maid with teeth so sharp and skin like forest moss, your curves can launch 1,000 raids, come be my saucy boss. She laughed at first and dragged him deep into her cavern bed, and Wulfric proved his passion true. The goblins shook their heads. Oh, raise your tankards high for Wulfric the goblin fucker true. He'd rather bed the greenskins than ever run them through. From goblin caves to orcish camps he'd charm them one and all. With honeyed words and roguish grin he'd answer passion's call. No dragon's horn nor elven maid could stir his wandering heart, for only green and scaly skin could tear his breeches apart. So drink to Wulfric's legend, lads, the bravest of the bold, the man who turned fierce foes to lovers, with tales yet to be told. Then came the Scar Oak chieftain, mighty old and grey. Her tusks like ivory daggers, her glare could slay the day. The horde prepared for slaughter, but Wulfric strolled right in, and bowed before her throne of bones with this most shameless grin. Great lady of the war paint, your scars are works of art, each one a tale of glory, let me worship every part. Your thighs could crush a mammoth, yet gentle as the dawn. The orcs all pissed themselves with laugh, but she said, "Baby, come on!" Oh, raise your tankards high for Wulfric the goblin fucker true. He'd rather bed the greenskins than ever run them through. From goblin caves to orcish camps he'd charm them one and all. With honeyed words and roguish grin he'd answer passion's call. No dragon's horde nor elven maid could stir his wandering heart, for only green and scaly skin could tear his breeches apart. So ring to Wulfric's legend, lads, the bravest of the bold, the man who turned fierce foes to lovers, with tales yet to be told. Up in a crumbling wizard tower, mossy, dark and damp, lived a hunched old troll alchemist with warts and glowing lamp. She brewed her foul concoctions, her skin like ancient bark, but Wulfric climbed those spiral stairs and hit her with this spark. Fair crone of bubbling cauldrons, your wrinkles tell of wisdom grand. Your warty hides a treasure map, let me explore your land. I'll stir your pot all night, my dear, with vigor none can match. She cackled wild and pinned him down, the tower shook with scratch. Last in a crowded tavern, dice and ale flowed free. A sly green-skinned gnome gambler with eyes that winked at him. She bet her golden potions rare, her smirk both sharp and sweet. Wulfric matched with gold then raised, if you lose must warm my sheet. He won with luck or cheating, the dice fell in his favor true. She cursed but honored a wager and vanished to his room anew. He whispered as they tumbled, your emerald skin's divine, like finest jade in moonlight, tonight you're wholly mine. The patrons cheered till morning light, his legend grew once more. Now some call him a pervert, a fool or downright mad, for loving those the world calls savage, the best he ever had. But Wulfric saw no monsters, just beauties fierce and free, and with his daft and filthy lines he had them begging on their knees. Oh, raise your tankards high for Wulfric the goblin fucker true. He'd rather bed the greenskins than ever run them through. From goblins, orcs to trolls and gnomes, he loved them one and all. With cringy lines and boundless lust, he'd never let them fall. Whoa! No dragon's horde nor elven maid could stir his wandering heart, for only green and scaly skin could tear his breeches apart. So drink to Wulfric's legend, lads, till we all fall down drunk, the greatest lover of the realm, and one hell of a funk. raise your tankards high for Wolfric the goblin fucker true. He'd rather bet the greenskins than never run them through. From goblin caves to Ortish. Pull up a stool, you thirsty lot, and mind the sticky floor. I'll tell of one small traveler who's rotten to the core. A halfling with a greasy vest and dirt beneath his nails. The kind of little hero mother skipping bedtime tales. He takes no quests from lords or knights in heavy shining steel. But if a lady's in a pinch, he's quick to make a deal. They say he's got a noble heart and aims for stars on high, but being barely 3 feet tall, he aims for spots most shy. Oh, keep your bags of silver and your chests of shining gold. He wants the private prizes that the ladies' garments hold. He'll venture through a dragon's den or face a demon's curse to claim a piece of silk instead of coins within a purse. From ruffles, frills, and velvet strings to peasant bloomers bright, he's hunting for a treasure to wear throughout the whole night. So raise a pint to the shortest prick, the bravest of his class, the only man who'll save the realm for what you wear on your ass. One fateful day the royal crier called the bravest to the hall. The queen had vanished in the night, great prize for one and all. The knights all knelt and swore their oaths, the mages raised their wands, but our wee halfling pushed ahead with a grin that knew no bounds. He cleared his throat before the throne, the code went deadly still. I'll find your queen, no need for gold, I'll do it with pure skill. But first I'll need a special thing, worn close against her skin. Just let me sniff her royal ass, and tracking shall begin. Oh, keep your bags of silver and your chests of shining gold. He wants the private prizes that the ladies' garments hold. He'll venture through a dragon's den or face the demon's curse to claim a piece of silk instead of coins within a purse. From ruffled frills and velvet strings to peasant bloomers bright, he's hunting for a treasure to wear throughout the whole night. So raise a pint to the shortest pick, the bravest of his class, the only man who'll save the realm for what you wear on your ass. The tainted purple guards advanced, the monarch gave a sigh. Very well, you filthy rogue, but failing you will die. Here's something personal and fine. From the queen's own drawer, a pair of royal panties, find her or your head rolls on the floor. He took the prize with wicked glee, slit them on his head like crown, and charged him through the wilds alone. No fear could slow him down. Frail goblin hordes and bandit camps, no blade could touch his hide. For those who saw his panty helm, just laughed until they died. He brought her home and saved the day, the king was forced to cheer. Now back inside the tavern, he is drowning in his beer. The drinks are free, the crowd is wild. He tells a sturdy tale while every man is talking at an elf so slim and fail. Our hero climbed up on a stool and stumbled to her side. He kicked beneath her velvet gown with eyes stretched open wide. How much for those sweet panties, lass? The strawberry colored pair. He slapped him through a window pane and sent him through the air. He's nasty and he's greasy and he's never ever clean. The most disgusting hero that the kingdom's ever seen. He's the cheapest babe to hire, with a nose that's sharp and bold. He'll trade a mountain of respect for a garment he can hold. Oh, keep your bags of silver and your chests of shining gold. He wants the private prizes that the ladies' garments hold. You'll venture through a dragon's den or face a demon's curse to claim a piece of silk instead of coins within a purse. From ruffles, frills, and velvet strings to strawberry-colored lace, you'll trade his very honor for a fancy fabric chase. Or raise a pint to the shortest brick, the bravest of his class, the only man who'll save the realm for what you wear on your ass. Yes, the only man who'll save the realm for what you wear on your ass.
crap, I could have done something better there. And I fall for it. Ah! Fuck me, man.
Hey! Hey! Forget your noble knights and their armor polished bright. The drunken maiden was a vessel of booze, greed and spite, with a crew of stinking bastards and a captain in a daze. They drifted through the doldrums in a thick and milky haze. No wind to push the sails, just the sloshing of the rum. The world was dead and silent, then a humming started. Hum! It pierced the foggy darkness. It was wicked, it was sweet, and it dragged those lazy bastards right up to their bloody feet. Brave heroes of the Sea of Swords, so sturdy and tall, we don't mind if you're greasy, we'll take one and all. We'll sweeten your voyage with a song and a view, and if you're still unsure, hey, we swallow too. Hey! No need to come out, no sheets to be trimmed. The sails in their breeches were stiff, taut and brimmed. Their blood started boiling, their senses were blown. The wheel spun itself straight to the moan. They rode with their staves like a galley of slaves, full speed to the rock where the sweet voices wave. No storm could divert them, no reason could win. When a man's got the horn, well, the voyage begins. Brave heroes of the Sea of Swords, so sturdy and tall, we don't mind if you're greasy, we'll take one and all. We'll sweeten your voyage with a song and a view, and if you're still unsure, hey, we swallow too. And there on the crag, in the mist and the spray, sat beauties with skin like the pale green sea by day. Long hair flowing wild, silver green in the light. They beckoned the crew through the swell of the night. God bless their bosoms like ripe melons divine, with curves so seductive, so tempting and fine. They promise a heaven, wet paradise, with mouths that work wonders and a grip like a vice. Yet one wee cabin boy named Dorger, he sought no lady's charms. He liked his lads with beards, brawn and tattoos on their arms. The siren's magic missed his heart, he felt no itch nor heat. They flashed all their charms and sang their songs, he didn't skip a beat. As the crew all stripped their trousers and jumped into the sea so cold, Dorger kept his sack full and he lived to have it told. Brave heroes of the Sea of Swords, so sturdy and tall, we don't mind if you're greasy, we'll take one and all. We'll sweeten your voyage with a song and a view, and if you're still unsure, hey, we swallow too. We swallow too. We swallow too.
I don't know why the fuck her. She's destroying me. Holy fuck. That low HK is killing me.
One evening a traveller strolled through the door and spied a fair maiden he couldn't ignore. Young Galen, the bard, with his lute and his pride, thought, I'll make this fair lass me sweet elven bride. He whispered, oh starlight, that danced in her eyes. She rose with a smile to his grand surprise. They went to his chamber and shuttered the light. 2 minutes later he's screaming in flight. He dove through the window without any pants, running from something that wasn't a romance. Cast your eyes upon the beauty, meet Lance maiden fair. We her silky elven skin and her long and flowing hair. She's the star of every tavern, she's the goddess of the dance. But keep your trousers bolted, boys, she's packing quite a lance. She does use a weapon to pierce a tiny duck, but she'll crack your spine with a thunderous buck. So toast the hidden secret that she keeps within her gown, the only lass with a hidden sword that's never getting down. Old Barnaby the drunkard with a beard on matted hair, he cornered her and kissed her with a wild and lecherous stare. He dragged her to the pantry for a quick and filthy ride, but stumbled out a minute later, clutching at his side. Down upon his knees he falls to gargle deep with grog, clawing at his rotten teeth and howling like a dog. Fingers in his throat, now puking ale upon the floor, vowing ne'er to kiss a lass with elven ears no more. Cast your eyes upon the beauty, meet a Lance maiden fair. With her silky elven skin and her long and flowing hair. She's the star of every tavern, she's the goddess of the dance. But keep your trousers bolted, boys, she's packing quite a lance. She does use a weapon to pierce a tiny duck, but she'll crack your spine with a thunderous buck. So toast the hidden secret that she keeps within her gown, the only lass with a hidden sword that's never getting down. The lads all huddled in the corner, whispering in fear, dinna go near a brother, there's a secret lurking there. But a paladin in golden plate, a man of holy vow, a trapper Noah solve this mystery now. He followed her upstairs and shut the heavy oaken door, then caught a whiff of vinegar, he'd smelled it off before. He didn't run nor scream, he simply let his armor fall, and they stayed inside the room till the sun climbed up the wall.
Fuck.
A nightmare or a curse to find a lady's secret, and it's bigger than your purse. But if you seek the thrill, lads, then go and take the chance. Just know that when the mood is high, you'll do a different dance. You'll end up on the floor, me boy, with splinters in your knees, while she's the one who stirs the pot and does as she please. So raise your cups for the meat Lance maiden, the beauty of the glade, the finest lass in all the realm that nature ever made. She's got the face of moonlight and a voice like honeyed wine, with curves that tempt a dragon just to leave his gold behind. She's the queen of every tavern, from the mountains to the sea, the only elven lass who stands to be just like you and me. So drink to the surprise, lads, and pray you've got the guts to dance with the meat Lance maiden and her massive pair of nuts. Her massive pair of nuts.
Nope.
there's a dying goat. So I grabbed my wandering gear and I tightened up me coat. I went hunting for a beauty, found a lass with raven hair, with skin like toasted bronze and a bosom past compare. I spent 3 hours pouring ale, trying to blur a pretty sight, thinking she'd fall soft and easy into my arms by night. But I'm puking in the corner, lads, me face is turning green. She's the toughest bloody drinker that the tavern's ever seen. Oh, she's laughing loud, she's looking at me. She drinks for 2 and she's wild and free. Aye, she says to me, you're a puny little lad, so let it be. She drinks for 2, she drinks for 2. While I'm turning pale, she's looking brand new. The barrel won't suffice, well then let's dance, I tried to say. Let's shake our bones until the dawn and chase the gloom away. But in strode a band of cutthroats looking for a brawl and fight. They spat upon our table and they ruined all the light. I stood up, chest all puffed, me blade half drawn and grim. Get behind me, lass, I roared, I'll make a stew of him. But she shoved me right aside, pulled a dagger sharp and thin. Stow your pride, you fool, let the real slaughter now begin. No, she's laughing loud, she's looking at me. She's ready to kill and she's wild and free. Aye, she says to me, draw your steel, me love, we're gonna make 'em bleed. We're cracking skulls, we're cracking skulls. Down we put those bandit fools. I tried to buy her favor, offered golden dragon ring. Take a trinket for your memory or any fancy thing. She stared at all my treasures, then she giggled in my face and sprayed me with ale all across the bloody place. She pointed to her shoulder where the ink was dark and fine. Forget your shiny metal, lad, and make your skin like mine. Oh, she's laughing loud, she's looking at me. She's inking sweats and she's wild and free. Aye, she says to me, get your needle ready, lad, for all the world to see. We're getting inked, we're getting inked. With every drop of ink, our fates are closer linked. There in the dark, licking wounds and feeling small. Thought every lass was helpless, just a fragile, dainty doll. Then a knock upon my door. She stood there bold and bright. Did you think I didn't see you trying all throughout the night? She stripped away her leather and my eyes began to roam across the mountains of her chest. I knew I'd found my home. Oh, she's laughing loud, she's looking at me. She's milked me dry and she's wild and free. She says to me, I'm gonna drain ye completely. She's milking me, she's milking me. The wildest ride of my life, now there's nothing left in me. Hey! Aye, aye. I'm gasping for my breath, lads, pinned beneath the sway. This pafu in the realm, I'm melting away. With her chest against my face, so what of you? I'm a ruined man, lads, but I do it all anew.
No, you don't. Hoo-hoo. Oh, fuck. I missed my opportunity there. That is bad. ¿Por qué esa barredora me mata? Uh-oh. Oh, fuck! I deserve that.
This me shield. Red hole crying, smoke come low. Little boots running, no place go. Borrow hold. Hat man whisper. Fall back, fall back. But the bad one's coming down the black. Borrow hold. Borrow see hat men, try not fear. Borrow step forward, boss me here. Oh, big boy. This me shield, this he shield. This me wall, this he wall. Little ones run, Borrow stay. Bad ones come, not this way. Borrow hold that door. Borrow hold one time more. Big shield forward, big feet down. Corridor narrow, Borrow wear crown. Borrow hold. First claw bite me, arm go red. Second claw whisper, big boy dead. Borrow hold. Borrow roar back, bad ones roar. Little men running down the floor. Oh, the big boy. This me shield, this he shield. This me wall, this he wall. Little ones run, Borrow stay. Bad ones come, not this way. Borrow hold that door. Borrow hold one time more. Hatman small hands,
fuck!
Hatman kind.
That wasn't what I wanted to do.
Hatman say leave none behind. Borrow hold. Borrow say no, he'll go through. Borrow got shield, Borrow got you. Borrow hold. Perceive me standing here. Borrow happy friends is clear. Oh, big boy. Blood run warm down me side. Shield get heavy, door get wide. Borrow hold. Arms start shaking, knees go low. Bad ones laugh and Borrow say no. Borrow hold. Borrow so tired, imprint knows, but Borrow still standing, no one goes. Oh, big boy. This me shield, this he shield. This me wall, this he wall. Little ones run, Borrow stay. Bad ones come, not this way. Borrow hold that door. Borrow hold one time more. Then come thunder boots in line. Hatman shouting, Borrow mine. Hatman back. Last guns flashing, fire go bright. Little Hatman bring the fight. Hatman back. Bad ones burning, bad ones fall. Borrow is sleeping, still stand tall. Oh, big boy. me wow. That man came back, Boro stayed. Friends all live, bad ones paid. Boro hell, that door. Boro hell, one time man kneel down. Say, you done me good. Boro ask soft, friends run like should. They got through. Had man put hand on Boro head. Boro smile small, but Boro not dead. Boro held.
Solar Boy needs to do something about the mixing of the sound. Fuck, it sounds so unbalanced. Yeah, the song looks awesome still.
Hey, hey, hey! We found a Humi box, it made a funny sound. A little man was singing, so we shot it to the ground. But the tune kept jumping right inside me brain, so we took the shiny bits and made it shoot again. Shoot it again! Shoot it again! 1, 2, 3, Dacker never dry. 4, 5, 6, Dacker next. Da da da, das ist klar, load the gun, we go to war. Da da da, wunderbar, now the boys know who we are. Da da da, das ist klar, load the gun, we go to war. Da da da, wunderbar, Modaka makes the bestest war. Oi oi oi, das ist klar, big gun singing, ha ha ha. Da da da, wunderbar, Modaka makes the bestest war. Boots go boom and the floor go crack. Boss got a hat and a shooter on his back. Mac got a button and a terrible grin. Yelled, do it again! So we did it again. Again, again. Red light blinking, green boys cheer. Nobody knows why the music is here. Schnell, schnell, louder, bang, bang, more. The dance ain't done till we break the floor. 1, 2, 3, Dacker in the sky. 4, 5, 6, Dacker next. Da da da, das ist klar, kommt der Mountain Smash the Star. Da da da, wunderbar, now we start a proper war. Da da da, das ist klar, load the gun, we go to war. Da da da, wunderbar, Modaka makes the bestest war. Oi oi oi, das ist klar, big gun singing, ha ha ha. Da da da, wunderbar, Modaka makes the bestest war. Less Dacker, no one wants less Dacker. Who wants more Dacker? All the boys want more. Da da da, das ist klar. Da da da, wunderbar. Da da da, wunderbar. More Dacker. More Dacker. More Dacker. More Dacker. Boss says left, we go right. Mech says wait, we ignite. Humi says stop, we say 9. Then the whole mob starts the line. Bestest war. Das ist klar, load the gun, we go to war. Da da da, wunderbar.
Ay, ay.
Ragazzi, tonight we feed the angels! Aprons straight up, knife sharp, sauce hot, heads high! Cold pasta heresy, dirty plates and disgrace! Tonight they remember our name. Hey! Andiamo! Six pots rolling, every burner hot. Gino found the ladle, everybody thought we lost. Paolo took my good knife just to open up a crate. Hey Paolo, mamma mia, put it back and watch the plate. Rocks in the grinder, onions in the pan. I can feed a regiment because I have a plan. Salt it, taste it, stir it, keep the passage clear. Die, 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 the angels will be eating here. Forza, pass it down, presto, turn around. Hot behind, forza, avanti, nothing left. Pasta militaro, mamma mia, here they come. Raise the ladle, do the drum. Pasta militaro, pass it left and pass it right. Keep it hard and keep it tight for the angels, everyone. Mangia, mangia, till it's done. 12 angels at the doorway, 12 giants dressed for war. I looked across my kitchen, we fed bigger crowds before. Then I read the ration sheet, I read it once again. I looked at Gino, Gino looked at me. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Fire the pasta, hey! Fire the sauce, hey! More grocs, we're 86. Use tomorrow's grocs is this. Die, 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 via, via, via. Su, 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 mamma mia. Pasta militaro, mamma mia, here they come. Raise the ladle, beat the drum. Pasta militaro, move it faster down the line. Every bowl is hot and fine for the angels, everyone. Mangia, mangia, till it's done. Die, 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 salt the water. Die, roll in boil, pasta drops, stir the coil. Taste the bite, not too soft, sauce goes in. Toss, 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 little starch, make it bind. Cheese on top, plates in line. Parsley quick, rim stays clean. Presto, presto, best they've seen. Hey, hot behind, hurt, make a hole, hurt. Where's my balls? Die, 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 die. Forzi, avanti, mamma mia! Raise the ladle, beat the drum. Pasta militarum, shoulder high and apron white. Every bowl must leave it right for the angels, everyone. Mangia, mangia, till it's done. Then the kitchen fell to silence. When the first great angel came, he took the bowl, he tasted, he finished every bite, and he said, adequate. He said adequate! Madonna. Bravissimo! Pasta militaro, mamma mia, what a night. Raise your glasses, we did right. Pasta militaro, every bowl went hot and clean. Finest service ever seen. Buon appetito! Service done! Clean the line, wrap the sauce, kill the flame, kill the... Then he said, my brothers have arrived. How many angels does he mean?
Oh, fuck me.
Mamma mia! Hey, hey, forza, forza! Hey, dai, dai, dai! Andiamo!
mix myself.
My lord said, do not touch the button. Do not warm the engines. Do not turn the key. Do not bless the firing seals. Do not ask again. And do not look at it like that.
Shit. No.
Trooper, your last gun may jam. Your bayonet may break. Your officer may die. But the shovel remains. Open your manual to page 1. Lesson 1, conserve ammunition. Shots off for official permission. If the foe is far away, fire once, then make him pay. If the foe is in the trench, do not waste the Emperor's strength. Check the chart, consult the level. Close enough. Straight to shovel. Work 101. Straight to shovel. No debate, no trouble. Ammo low, orders double. Work 101. Straight to shovel. Dig him down, dig him level. Mud and iron for the devil. If it stands and means you trouble. Work 101. Straight to shovel. Lesson 2, improve the ground. Flat terrain must not be found. Hill too high, dig it lower. Road too clear, make it slower. Tank comes rolling through the wire. Can you stop it with rifle fire? 9, then be helpful, be professional. Remove the road. Straight to shovel. Work 101. Straight to shovel. No debate, no trouble. Ammo low, orders double. Work 101. Straight to shovel. Dig him down, dig him level. Mud and iron for the devil. If it stands and means you trouble. Work 101. Straight to shovel. Lesson 3, a wall is rude. Standing there with attitude. If it will not open wide, do not cry, do not confide. Over is dangerous, through is loud. Under makes the Emperor proud. If the fortress will not settle, teach it manners. Straight to shovel. Work 101. Straight to shovel. No debate, no trouble. Ammo low, orders double. Work 101. Straight to shovel. Dig him down, dig him level. Mud and iron for the devil. If it stands and means you trouble. Work 101. Straight to shovel. Achtung, Trupper. Question 1. Is there mud? Ja. Shovel. Question 2. Is there blood? Ja. Shovel. Question 3. Is command confused? Dig new command post. Question 4. Is officer dead? Use his shovel also. Use his shovel also. Lesson 4, the shovel serves men with courage, men with nerves. Dig a trench, dig a grave, dig a road for the brave. Dig for shelter, dig for glory, dig through someone else's story. If the world will not be level, correct the world. Straight to shovel. Work 101. Straight to shovel. No debate, no trouble. Ammo low, orders double. Work 101. Straight to shovel. Dig him down, dig him level. Mud and iron for the devil. If it stands and means you trouble. Work 101. Straight to shovel. Lost gun jam. Straight to shovel. Bayonet gone. Straight to shovel. Tank too strong. Straight to shovel. Wall too tall. Straight to shovel. Orders lost. Straight to shovel. Map is wrong. Straight to shovel. Traitor breathing. Straight to shovel. Problem standing. Straight to shovel. Work 101. Straight to shovel. No debate, no trouble. Ammo low, orders double. Work 101. Straight to shovel. Dig him down, dig him level. Mud and iron for the devil. If it stands and means you trouble. Work 101. Straight to shovel. Remember, trooper, a problem above ground is merely a problem that has not yet been buried. Dismissed.
fuck. I let him get away with everything.
Up schmeats like a furry messiah. Slide your pride aside, my mission. Based apartment, simply love proposition. Nonsense without contextual. A flaming paradox, a spectacle. Like intellectual over sexual. But we wanna keep it respectable. No fox given. I lit the flame I was given. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Truth, yip yap, nothing fake. Okay, simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy tail a day from your kitsune. Quangalang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. Now they're coming for my jugular, 'cause I'm just a little jugular. Purity spiral diced into division. No cap cuts, a clean incision. Snowflakey tears for a living. You know it's no fox given. Can't help but speak with precision, 'cause the derision keeps me driven. No fox given, no more shame, nothing hidden. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Oh my god, spicy take, okay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. They get more based each passing day. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa.
It's not who you are, but what you do. All that really matters is that you heard the foxu. The shoe fits and girl spits your wear, counting you. The people are much weaker when they're split in two.
Lend your voice to what it must defend, 'cause truth don't bend like a passing trend. Some type of way you feel, I appeal with the real. Spiel's been stamped by the common seal. No fox given, it's not a hard decision. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Moon your business, foxu, don't play. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy tail a day keeps the cray at bay. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. Shake those tails in the air like a fox don't care. Loud and proud and going nowhere. Just when you feel you're falling behind, what the fox unlocks is a fabulous find. Taste or just taste what's real in life. If the truth cuts deep, that's the price of the knife. Stand tall, grind sharp, bow, pie and spine. No hurt in the fog, bright side, clear mind. No fox given. No fox given. Keep it real and never fibbing. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Little man hungry, running stream today. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Serve it every day, the media fillet. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa.
Gotta give for the grift. Love the subs and the lift. Rolling re-sheeple, stacking those slow.
Like prim and proper pippa scripts out of control. It's vertically divided, that's fine. Redefine, using your mind doesn't make you unkind. Slip the high from the edge and back from the ledge. Cancelled cancellation, now we're flying full-fledged. No fox given. You know we got the golden ribbon. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Lines are all nines, sit and watch me slay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy tail a day sweeps decay away. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. No fox given.
My lord said, Ragazzi! Now keep your helmets low, lads, and your mugs up high. I'll tell you how the biggest orc went looking for old Bailey. Came to Armageddon with a grin full of steel. He had boots like battle tanks and fists like grinding wheels. He kicked down half a fortress, ate a shell and asked for more. Then he shouted through the smoke clouds, "Where's the Hume I came for?" The boys all started chanting, the tanks began to fry, for the prophet of the Wa wanted one old man's red eye. Old Bailey, too mean to kneel, too old to die. Gaskell came with a grin and a roar, but old Bailey just asked for more. Stamp your boots and raise them high for the meanest old man with the mean red eye. Yarrick was drinking recaf that could strip the paint from tanks. He spat it in the ashes and walked out through the ranks. He had a coat full of bullet holes, a claw that wasn't nice, and an eye so red the orcs believed it killed you by looking twice. A private said, "Commissar, that thing's too big to slay." Yarrick said, "Then stand behind me and kindly clear the way." Old Bailey, too mean to kneel, too old to die. Gaskell came with a grin and a roar, but old Bailey just asked for more. Stamp your boots and raise them high for the meanest old man with the mean red eye. Gaskell swung his power claw and split our chimera clean. Yarrick shot him in the teeth and called the bastard green. The war boss laughed like thunder, the old man cursed like hell. The orcs all cheered the violence, the guard said that went well. Then Yarrick's claw came swinging with a lovely metal wine, and Gaskell lost some armor and maybe half his pride. I, old Bailey, bang the table, too old to die. Hey.
Why the fuck did I go for that?
Across the landing field through mud and wire and flame. Every time one hit the ground, the other rose again. Gaskell yelled, "Now Dak's a fight," with blood across his chin. Yarrick said, "I've had worse mornings," and shot him once again. The boys got very quiet, the guard forgot to breathe. Then both sides started cheering for the murder underneath. Old Bailey, too mean to kneel, too old to die. Gaskell came with a grin and a roar, but old Bailey just asked for more. Stamp your boots and raise them high for the meanest old man with the mean red eye. Some men fight for medals and some men fight for pay. Some men fight because command forgot to run away. But Gaskell fought for glory and Yarrick fought for spite. When every orc at Armageddon knew it was a proper fight. No priest can end the story, no scribe can write it right. No one knows who won the day, but both sides claim the fight. The orcs still tell their young ones of the Hume made of hate. The gods still drink to Yarrick when the hour is getting late. So when the ground starts shaking and the green tide fills the sky, don't pray for saints or angels, pray for old Bailey. Old Bailey, too mean to kneel, too old to die. Gaskell came with a grin and a roar, but old Bailey just asked for more. Stamp your boots and raise them high for the meanest old man with the mean red eye. Old Bailey, blood in his coat, dust in his eye. Gaskell comes for one more tries and one old man with the mean red eye. So drink, you sorry bastards, while the ammo crates run dry. Here's to the bidders green gits, and here's to old Bailey.
Okay, everything good for now. Uh-oh. Nice. Not nice. Fuck. What is the mix? What the? That thing recovers more than faster than what I thought. He was ready.
Commissar Kane, the Emperor's favorite clown. No, do not strike that.
Oh, good.
It is the most accurate line in the file. Now, gentlemen, this is how you keep him alive. His fingers find his coat when the laughter runs low. He watches the windows and plans where to go. He studies the ceiling, the corners, the floor, then casually settles one step from the door. Official correction, follow his eyes. His mouth says all clear, his hand says otherwise. When every brave officer sticks to the plan, I watch where he moves and stay close to the man. He'll call it a hunch, he'll call it a fright. He'll swear he was nowhere near leading the fight. I mark him evasive, impossible, vain, then circle essential in red once again. Oh, Commissar Kane, you impossible pain. You run from the danger and win it again. You duck and you grin, then come strolling in, let the whole room adore you. But the Commissar is mine. Keep Jurgen close and the tanner kept hot. Feed him before you explain the whole plot. Never say hero, never say fate, and never announce that a passage is safe. If Kane stops joking, gets out of the hall. If Kane says fine, do not trust it at all. If Kane asks for duty when nothing can stir, send scouts there first, something awful will occur. He'll call it luck, he'll call it fear. He'll swear once again he did not volunteer. I sign the page, refill the wine, continued oversight mine. Oh, Commissar Kane, you impossible pain. You search for the quiet, find trouble again. You duck and you grin, then come strolling in, let the whole hall adore you. But the Commissar is mine. He faced a world eater at sword's length one day. A rent in the armor gave Kane one clear way. He drove the blade home where the cracked charge had torn. Then Jurgen's melter replied with a roar. He calls it survival, not courage or skill, then smiles at the Medicaid. Please, sir, sit still. That detail is needless. Leave open the door. The subject needs private attention no more. He knows the look, he knows the tone, he knows which lies I'll leave alone. He lifts his glass, I raise one brow. The subject is behaving now. He reaches the doorway, he hears someone call. He stops with one foot already in the hall. He curses the timing, then turns back alone. I enter poor judgment and leave courage unknown. Strike alone, excessively kind. Return to the report, Kane. Stop smiling. I read every page with the red pen in hand, correcting the dates and the routes that he planned. He writes that he fled and by accident led the living away from the soon-to-be dead. He blames every victory on panic and chance, then edits himself out of every advance. world sees a hero in medals and gold, I see the man under the story he told. His earlier tavern song is approved for regimental morale. The line concerning every woman, however, remains under investigation. Oh, Commissar Kane, you impossible pain. You run from the danger and win it again. You duck and you grin, then come strolling in, let the whole world adore you. But the Commissar is mine.
No, absolutely not. I know that look. That is the look people get right before they say, only Kane can save us. And I would like it entered into the record that Kane would rather not. I wanted a posting with papers and chairs, with doors that were locked and no beast on the stairs, with a recap, a desk and a wall at my back, not rockets and cultists and things that attack. I step to the left when the gunfire begins. They call it a tactic and everyone wins. I duck behind cover because cover is there. They say I am fearless, which hardly seems fair. Kane, hero of the Imperium. I am not a model of valor and steel. I am simply aware of the way bullets feel. I am not charging forward through smoke and debris. I am moving away from what's aiming at me. Then Jurgen appears with that look on his face, which means there are horrors in some nearby place. He coughs and he points and he says, "Sir, bad news." And somehow the worst of all options I choose. Kane, there goes the hero again. Hero of the Imperium, raise up your glass. Every man would be him, every woman wants to ask. Hero of the Imperium, Kane. He tries to leave the battlefield and wins the thing again. The regiment follows when I try to flee, which ruins the point of them not following me. They cheer when I shout something basic like run, then turn it around and advance at the guns. I say that is madness, they say that is brave. I say that is how you get put in a grave. They say lead us onward, I say lead yourselves. Then something with claws comes down out of the shelves. Kane, he knew it all along. I shoot it, it falls and the room is impressed, which only makes worse this ridiculous mess. The women all smile and the men stand in awe while I look for exits and check every door. They tell me I'm handsome, decisive and grand. I tell them to please take their hands off my hand. They say I'm a legend, a hero of flame. I say that is libel attached to my name. Kane, hero of the Imperium. Hero of the Imperium, raise up your glass. Every man would be him, every woman wants to ask. Hero of the Imperium, Kane. He tries to leave the battlefield and wins the thing again. I have fought through the greenskins, the cultists, the bugs, the traitors, the daemons, the tunnels, the thugs, the ambush, the briefing, the dinner, the date, the door that was locked on the thing that's still late. And every damn time when I try to withdraw, some lunatic says that is what courage is for. So here is my statement, let history show. I said very clearly, I did not want to go. Who do we want? Kane! Who saves the day? Kane! Who says no? Kane! Who goes anyway? Kane! So if you require a glorious man with a perfect complexion and brilliant plan, a hero for stats statues and songs in the hall, then kindly ask someone who wants that at all. But not if all the exits are burning again, and Jurgen is loading the melter by then, and all of the fools are applauding my name. I suppose I'll survive it and get all the blame. Hero of the Imperium, raise up your glass. Every man would be him, every woman wants to ask. Hero of the Imperium, Kane, Kane, Kane. He tries to leave the battlefield and wins the thing again. Hero of the Imperium, drink, drink, drink. He says he is no hero, but we know what we think. Kane, 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 Kane. Kane.
Jesus Christ. This guy is really freaking good. I don't know what to do to cancel him.
Bonjour. I am Marquis Envoy Aurélien Volclair of Ventrelia, third chair of acceptable manners, keeper of the porcelain Aquila, temporary instructor in Xenos etiquette, and by mercy of the Imperial Court. The only man in this room properly dressed for civilization. You have met an Eldar. Remain seated. Standing too quickly may suggest importance, and we must not encourage them. The Eldar will enter as if history itself has been delayed for their convenience. This is normal. They are ancient, graceful, haunted, and très provincial. You may hear prophecy, destiny, higher understanding nod politely. These are the sounds a fallen empire makes when it has found a chair. The Imperium received their guide to humanity. Elegant, condescending, thin around the victory. The Cadians asked for artillery. The Inquisition asked for fire. The Ultramarines sent corrections and a moral footnote, all vulgar. So they sent me. Bonjour, Petit Prince des Ruines. Let us begin. If the Eldar enter slowly, do not seem impressed. They mistake dramatic walking for being well-dressed. If it speaks of ancient sorrow, let it have the floor. Then ask if ancient wisdom has discovered doors. If it calls mankind a child, smile and let it preen. Then say children grow quite quickly, unlike empires no longer seen.
You have met an Eldar.
Try not to look bored. They are old and thin and tragic and exquisitely ignored. They speak of fallen glory with a tear behind the eye, then beg us not to tread upon the empire they let die. If the Eldar says their empire ruled the stars, do not laugh. This is considered crude instead. Glance toward the floor, as if noticing something the servants have neglected. Then say, another remnant of glory. How terribly persistent dust can be. If it says you cannot grasp the paths that fate has spun, say you grasped enough, my dear, to see which side has won. If it speaks of prophecy and doom no man can flee, offer it a chair and call it family history. If it calls you monkey, do not flinch or curse. Say oui, mon cher cadavre, but I arrived here first.
You have met an Eldar.
Try not to look bored. They are old and thin and tragic and exquisitely ignored. They speak of falling glory with a tear behind the eye, then beg us not to tread upon the empire they let die. If the Eldar becomes offended, good. This means you serve the Imperium. Remain polite. Offense is merely the sound.
an ancient creature makes when the present enters the room. Do not apologize, an apology is a door, and Eldar enter any door that lets them explain themselves. If it speaks of ancient sorrow, let it fill the air. Then say, quell tragedy, and adjust your chair. If it says mankind is crude, say yes, and yet we grow. You had all the stars, ma chère, and nowhere left to go. If it says your life is brief and death will claim your breath, say brevity is charming compared with dragging death. If the Eldar says you do not understand, say, of course not. Understanding is for equals, then smile. Not too much. Teeth should be shown only when necessary, or when one has won. If it boasts a craft world grace and souls preserved in stone, say bonsoir, little museum, are you frightened when alone? If it mourns its vanished age and all its sacred pain, say empires are like dinner, one should not drop them again. If it says its race endures through tragedy and art, say the corpse is very pretty, but the pulse would be a star. You have met an Eldar, try not to look bored. They are old and thin and tragic and exquisitely ignored. They speak of falling glory with a tear behind the eye. Pauvre petit prince des ruines, you taught your stars to die. When it speaks of fate and ruin, do not interrupt. Sorrow is important to them. It fills the space where victory would erupt. If it says the stars remember every noble Eldar name, say yes, the floor remembers too. That is why we clean the same. If it calls you barbarous, accept it with a bow. Then ask which ancient ritual misplaced its empire now. If the Eldar asks whether you mock them, say never. Mockery is for rivals. This is instruction. Then offer your hand, palm down, as courtesy demands. And if it refuses, simply note, even now, their pride ensures they cannot take what is offered. You have met an Eldar, try not to look bored. They are old and thin and tragic and exquisitely ignored. They speak of fallen glory with a tear behind the eye, then beg us not to tread upon the empire they let die. You have met an Eldar, bow with perfect grace. Let them bring 10,000 years of failure to your face. Then smile as if forgiving them for cluttering the sphere. Is that your empire under my boot? We really must clean more often here. Bonjour, ma chère catastrophe. Do come again. The floor will be waiting.
Man, that is just so fucking funny. Okay, does he know the mix-up? He doesn't know the mix-up. Nice. He doesn't know the mix-up. Lucky me.
Silver shine, teeth in the water, draw that line. Old wood dock and a rusted chain, every ripple whisper somebody's name. We don't swim where the secrets lie, we just skip rocks and we pass on by. But that current got a hunger deep, pull you down where the catfish sleep. River got teeth, river don't lie, takes what you give, don't ask you why. Banjo ringing like a warning bell, step too close and you sink to hell. cut sharp like a switchblade grin. Blueprint fresh where the reeds been thin. Chef truck park way upstream. Everybody quiet, nobody sing. Dust bowl lungs and a preacher shout, but the water know what it's about. You can pray, you can plead, you can preach. River still reach. Hear that pluck, hear that drag, hear that heartbeat under the snag. Hear that pluck, hear that drag, hear that heartbeat under the snag. Hear that pluck, hear that drag, hear that heartbeat under the snag. Hear that pluck, hear that drag, hear that heartbeat under the snag. Hear that drag.
I was sure that I could do something there, and I screwed up.
Down by the river past midnight, something moving in the fog. Wings like shadows in the tree line, taller than the water tower. Old folks whisper at the diner, say it came from out the dark. Saw two burning crimson lanterns floating in the forest bar. Red eyes in the hollow sky, watching from the trees. Something beating through the night on enormous wings. Red eyes in the hollow sky, calling from the dark. If you see the Mothman rise, run before he starts. Car headlights froze on Route 62 when the thing stepped in the road. 10 feet tall with folded wings and a silence cold as stone. It spread wide against the moonlight like a nightmare taking shape. Then it lifted without warning and vanished in the haze. Red eyes in the hollow sky, watching every town, circling above the bridges, waiting to come down. Red eyes in the hollow sky, whisper in the wind. Every time he spreads those wings, something terrible begins. They say he comes before the fall, before the steel and concrete crawl, before the screaming and the flame, before the river swallows names. You can feel him in the air, like thunder before despair. still follows him. And if you see those crimson eyes, the end is close. There's something in the trees tonight, something in their eyes. The preacher smiles a little too wide at the edge of the county line. Sheriff swears the town feels wrong, but he can't explain the signs. Neighbors wave from hollow doors, voices sound the same. Faces stretched like borrowed masks, but nobody says their name. They're under our skin, walking in our bones, living in the houses, pretending they're our own. They look just like us, but something's crawling. Every smiling stranger feels wrong beneath the skin. So Martha at the diner, but Martha died last spring. She laughed like broken radio at something I couldn't see. Kids at school all whisper low, like they share a hidden mind. Eyes reflecting silver light when the sun begins to die. They're under our skin, living in our town, replacing every heartbeat until none of us are found. They talk just like us, but something's moving in. Every quiet handshake feels wrong beneath the skin. They came from the dark between the stars, slipped inside the ones we are. Every laugh and every grin is something wearing human skin. You can run, but they've begun changing everyone. They're under our skin, living in our bones, watching from the mirrors when we're all alone. They look just like us, oh, but something's crawling in. Every single heartbeat feels wrong beneath the skin. If you see me walking home tonight, don't let me in. schoolyard lights were flickering in the fog along the tracks. Old men drinking on the corner said the woods were staring back. Something moving by the tree line, huge and pale against the night. No damn head upon its shoulders, just a body built to fight. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, walking through the dark, no eyes staring back at you, but it knows just where you are. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, and it's breathing in the pines. Every time the fog rolls in, you know it's close behind. Paper said it weighed 1,000, skin like something dragged from hell. Train men swore it crossed the tracks where the old cold shadows dwell. Dogs won't bark when night falls heavy. Wind just dies and goes still, like the mountains holding breath, while it climbs down from the hill. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, moving through the fog, heavy footsteps shaking dirt, like a hammer from a god. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, and it walks without a sound. If you hear the branches snap, you better not turn around. No face to fear, no eyes to see, just a mountain of flesh where a head should be. Old folks say the woods keep score, and some things crawl out from the cold black floor. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, standing in the rain, tall as any nightmare, and twice as hard to explain. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, and it's wandering again. If you see it in the land of light, you won't make it home, my friend. And the fog keeps rolling through the hills, like it's hiding something big. September sky split open
like a fire across the hills. Something burning through the darkness, falling past the treetops still.
I'm gonna stop for a moment and maybe I will play Deadlock later. I don't know. I'm really depressed right now. I'm really in a bad mood. But fuck it. That's not gonna change, to be honest. We'll be back soon.